Hi and welcome to Passing By. In this episode we're staying at the Ingenia Holidays Caravan Park at Sydney Hills, but we take in the sights of Sydney and surrounds. We check out Circular Quay with the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. Life takes an unexpected turn, and that's full-time life on the road. You just got to go with the flow. Hey Pusscat. So this week we're actually staying at the Ingenia Holidays Sydney Hills Caravan Park, which is at Dural. It's a very small park and there's a lot of permanent residents, but this is the road. And I don't know what time it is. What time is it, huh? Please?
It's 2:30.
So it's 2:30 and it's busy as hell, and
this is intentional.
And this is intentional. What?
Yeah, trying to speak over the road noise.
Yeah, so we're yelling so you can actually hear us over the noise. We've already had a couple of sirens go whizzing past, so we're not 100% sure of what it's going to sound like tonight. But we are 100% sure that we do not like Sydney traffic at all.
Had enough Sydney over it already.
Yep. I could have easily turned around and gone back somewhere else, but we are visiting family and friends, so we'll keep you posted.
This is us.
We're on site 58.
Those bins aren't there, but this is us.
Got a nice barbecue area. Relatively clean. Yeah, not that clean. And then we have the pool. Reception's over here, and you've got the pool area. We are very close to the pool. This is our little spot. Most of them came with a cement slab, which is great. So it's big enough for us. Opposite's all the accommodation. And we've got more caravans up there. Playground area for the kids. A lot of permits down this end of the park. It's a very small park, and I think there's more permanents than powered sites. All the street names are named after the Monopoly name. So we have Vine Street, Mayfair, we've got Coventry. They've also got a lot of long-term caravanners here. Looks like there's a lot of maintenance work to be done. At the very end of the caravan park you have the maintenance area and a whole heap of garbage. They've got a tennis court, long-term parkers there. Here we have the women's amenities. They are somewhat dated and can be dirty at times. Noticed a lot of items being left behind, but you've got your showers and toilets as usual. You think they'd get rid of these though. Not in use. In use. Okay. So yeah, just your standard toilets. You also have a unisex toilet and disabled toilet. And around the corner you have your clothesline and laundry facilities. The amenities block is central to everything. So it's a quick walk to the facilities. We have our laundry, washing machines, dryers. It's all $5 each. And like I said, lots of stuff being left behind, and it's just a bit messy, that's all. Wash tubs. And from there you've got the men's, obviously I'm not going in there. A lot of people have left today. And then you've got your pool and barbecue areas up there. Our first dinner at Dural, and we're at the Vicar, and check the size of these meals. So Paul's got the chicken Maryland, huge, and I've got the salmon. Bon appetit.
Cheers.
Well, hello, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Sydney. We've still got the car for the week, so we're just going to go and do a bit of travelling and catch up with some family and friends today, and say goodbye to my mum and dad at the cemetery. So not looking forward to the city traffic, but that's what it is. How are you finding Sydney, honey?
I don't like it.
We're so spoiled living in a regional, semi-rural area that we really don't like the traffic here. So I'm glad we've got the car and not the motorhome. So many high rises here. This is the Castle Hill area. This is Parramatta Stadium. It's definitely changed since my time. Wow. Yep. This is Parramatta Pool. I was just saying to Paul, this brings back a lot of memories, because Mum used to take us 3 kids and bag and tow and get on the bus and take us there. The Parramatta River. Can't believe how built up it has become. Got a little castle gates into Parramatta Park. Going to Granville, my hometown. The great Vauxhall Inn. Yeah, this is all new. And Parramatta has certainly changed. Sydney today. We're actually exploring the New South Wales State Library for your family tree. express bus all the way into town. Should take us about 40 minutes. Great public transport, right on time.
I still don't like Sydney. Good morning, Sue.
We're going southbound on the Harbour Bridge. Milson's Point is to the left. We're crossing over Sydney Harbour itself. You can see the Opera House there and the City of Sydney.
New building, good day.
Oh, the ship's in. Got the big cruise ship in.
Flying on top of the ship.
Wow, it has changed so much since my time. Obviously, that was about 30 odd years ago.
Yeah, Michelle's still doing the tourist thing.
I am. I feel like a tourist in my own town. So I'll just show you what's happening around here. It's all happening. There's roadworks, there's construction, there's everything. Going past the botanical gardens, and we're making our way to Circular Quay. Just a wee little small ship out there.
Bây giờ cái chia vô trước đi. Có ngồi được không? Chị có ngồi được. Bây giờ hai thôi. We're on the bus making our way back to Dural, and this is where all the shite happens with my eye. Day 8, and yep, not happy Jan. peak hour traffic going home, but this is absolutely normal in Sydney. I may be smiling, but this is our second visit now to the eye hospital, and I still can't see out of my right eye. Here we are at the Domain, and that's St Mary's Cathedral. Beautiful gardens. We happen to come across a movie production in the making. We're waiting for the yellow car. They did this on one take, but the car did have to go around the block a few times to make sure there was no other traffic.
Sensational. Thank you.
St Mary's Cathedral. Let's have a look. This is my first time in St Mary's Cathedral, and I actually didn't know there was a lower ground level. What do you think, Hunt?
Look, for a non-religious person such as myself, just visiting here and the architecture and the history behind it, the grave sites of the archbishops, it's an amazing place.
Yeah,
So you don't have to be religious to visit here. You can just admire the place.
it is beautiful, and it's very peaceful. Even though there's a lot of people around, it still feels very peaceful. Church bells always take me back to a fond childhood memory of when I was in Malta. Love listening to church bells. I see an ice cream truck. You're going to partake in some ice cream?
Why not?
No?
Why not?
Oh, why not? I thought you said no.
So you won't say no?
Second visit to the eye hospital. We're indulging in some ice cream because we've had a horrendous 24 hours. Well, I have. Been visiting the Sydney Eye Hospital, and thankfully I don't have to have an operation on my eye, which is bloody good news. So, yeah. Can't believe our luck.
As you can still determine how gorgeous I am.
Yeah, well, I can't see from my right eye at the moment, so he's on my right side, so he could be anybody right now. Alright, stay tuned. I'm going to enjoy this now and regret it later. It was great catching up with beautiful friends and family.
Morning, welcome to this edition of Life on the Road.
Well, we've had a bit of a turn of events. At this point, I actually can't see out of my right eye. I've had a vitreous hemorrhage on our day 8 of our adventure. So the last week, we've been doing all sorts of things, and mainly going to the Sydney Eye Hospital every second day or third day just to check on the eye.
Which we're doing again this morning.
Yeah, so we're catching the public transport again, bus and metro.
We made the mistake to drive again a few days ago. Never again.
No, that was... yeah, we saw the Harbour Bridge a few times, that's for sure. But yeah, today is going to see a consultant to see if I need an eye operation. And cross fingers I don't, because that would mean another week or so here, which I'm not really fond of being in Sydney, so stay tuned and we'll keep you posted.
Ciao for now.
And look at the traffic. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning and this road has not stopped all day, all night.
And this is not a main road, this is just a normal suburban road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
And immediately had to have emergency surgery, so it was a long day and long night. As you can see, not happy Jan, but my beautiful friend Sue sent me a care package and everyone was jealous. Oh, look at me the next day. Go on, hon. You give him more to wash? How's she going?
I broke my stick.
You broke your stick? What stick? Oh. Is that for the mop thing?
Yeah, so I can't reach the middle.
Oh.
But it's spot clean.
Spot clean while I'm convalescing.
Yes. Yes.
All better right now?
Oh, a little bit cleaner up top. If you've got the space in your vehicle, your caravan or motorhome, these are brilliant. So, cold weight, nothing, and very, very light.
It's about, what, 6 kilos or something?
Not even that. Probably 3 or 4 kilos.
We actually put it in between the lounge and fridge cabinetry area. So it stows away quite nicely there. It's got its own little bag. Yeah, so the collapsible ladder, I think, is warranted to have.
Yep. I mean, we're not all 10 foot tall, so these ladders come in handy to get up there and do a little spot cleaning and whatever maintenance you need to do on top of your roof of your caravan or your motorhome. Hello from Dural Golf Range.
Yeah, so we decided to dine out today and do a what's it? Mexi Fusion,
Mexi Fusion. So there's a little pop-up shop behind us,
as you can see,
and it's right beside the Dural golf range.
and
We're surrounded by lots of cocktails, and there's a few buses around that are apparently going for the Coldplay concert in town in Sydney.
that's where we're staying at Ingenia. So the traffic really never stops, but we're here for another week because
Another week.
I did have to have emergency surgery on my eye, and still got a few appointments to do, and so my bad eye is in view, and your left, so we sort of match because you've got half your head out and half my head out. There we go. That's better.
So the beauty of travelling on the road, you have to be adaptable, and we've been adaptable.
Yeah.
So the initial plan was to spend roughly a week here, and it's now up to our third week, so things happen.
Yeah, and I've got to do a shout out to Ingenia here at Dural, because they've been really accommodating, because we've been almost changing every second day what we're actually doing, and they've been really good with accommodating at the extra stays and everything else, and not telling us just not to worry, it'll work out. So
Yeah, look, no, the staff, as Michelle said, staff are very friendly and very accommodating.
Yeah.
The park itself, look, it's a little bit old. However, it has all the facilities you need, a swimming pool, showers, toilet, all that sort of stuff. The sites are a little bit spoiled, but it's a nice park, and it's convenient to everywhere we want to go. The bus across the road.
the buses are great.
Okay.
The buses are great.
Yeah, I mean, the bus is straight across the road.
Yeah.
They run very regularly. Cherrybrook Station's only 10 minutes bus drive. And from there, you catch the metro into town.
Yeah.
And public transport's been really good.
Yeah, so even though, in 1 week we've had to go 4 times into the Sydney Eye Hospital, of which one trip was by car, and that was hellish.
Yeah. Do not drive into Sydney in your own
Well,
vehicle.
in peak hour traffic, and when you've got a sore eye and everything's stressful.
But it wasn't even big out traffic, it was middle of the day.
No, it wasn't. It was early morning. We had to be there by 8.
Anyway, don't drive your own car.
Yeah. Also, your mind goes when you start travelling full time. But no, it's been nice in the fact that it has been easy to access the city, and we've been told by Sydney Eye Hospital, can't fault them either. I'm dealing with the professors and everything, so they've been really good. All the team there in the ophthalmology ward's been fantastic. But it just shows you that you can't plan everything, and when shite like this happens, you just stress out for a bit, cry for a bit, and then go, okay, what's next? And then you move on. So we are going to move on eventually.
So Murphy's Law is a real thing for travellers.
But we were lucky, and everyone at the hospital basically said if we were in Darwin when this happened, I would have to been flown down, and if we were in Whoop Whoop, I would most probably have lost an eye. So yeah, all in all, let's see how it goes. We've got another appointment soon, and just to make sure everything's going according to plan. The operation itself was a success, so we'll see how it heals, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. We're going to show you what Mexican Fusion is all about.
Just regards our channel, we are a little bit behind with the videos. So we're going to be trying to do a few consolidated videos with the stops that we have done, and then we can continue on with our official journey.
So yeah, we'll be passing by you very slowly very soon.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now. Here we are at downtown Chatswood. It's certainly changed since my day. We have the American candy store here, and every kind of Asian food you could possibly think of. The big fortune cookie. How cool is that? Good morning. We've left. Hello. We've left Dural and we're on our way to Canton Beach today for a couple of days, which is near Tuggerah Lakes. But we're going to do a little pit stop at Mooney Point next to the Brooklyn Bridge. We've enjoyed our stay at Dural considering the circumstances. But yeah, we're really pleased to get out of this stuff.
Yes.
Traffic.
Leave Sydney behind.
You haven't enjoyed Sydney at all, have you?
I don't like Sydney
No.
anymore.
It's very busy, and look, the only reason why we stayed at Dural was for convenience. I certainly wouldn't make it a pit stop to venture and explore. But in saying that, it was very close to the city with the metro and the buses, and it served our purpose for the eye hospital. So yeah, we're on the road. It's a dismal day. It's raining, but we're on the road.
We're on the road.
We're on the road.